Good day, this is JNN Weekday News. I'm Lafayne Wigan. Here now are the top stories. A man was shot and killed by a police officer on Lignum Vitae Street, otherwise called Back Road in Highgate, St. Mary last night. He has been identified as 21-year-old Oshida Barnett from Fraserwood in Highgate. Reports are that at about 10:30, the cop was traveling in his private motor car when it developed mechanical problems. He exited the car to investigate when two men came out of nearby bushes and pulled guns. The cop pulled his weapon and fired at the men. It was later determined that Mr. Barnett had been hit. He died on the spot. The other man escaped. Two illegal guns were allegedly recovered from the scene. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips will table the first supplementary estimates of expenditure during today's sitting of the House of Representatives. It's expected that the budget will show a $7 billion cut in spending due to a shortfall in revenues since the start of the 2013-2014 fiscal year. More of the cuts are expected to come in capital projects. Savings are likely in the area of domestic interest costs. Meanwhile, the St. Jago High School in St. Catherine has received over $11 million to help with its students' CSEC exams. The funds came from the National Commercial Bank Foundation and is provided for students who maintain the required 70% average. This year, over 4,000 students island-wide have benefited from grants given by the foundation. The St. Jago principal applauds the program. Hewlett Barnett from the Overseas Examination Council made a plea to the students to be prudent with the grant. The C-STEP program in Western Jamaica celebrated the landmark of having trained over 1,000 persons after being in existence for 10 years. The program seeks to train young people in the Cambridge community of St. James as bartenders, housekeepers, waiters, as well as in conversational Spanish and values and attitudes. According to Member of Parliament for South St. James, Derek Keller, there are opportunities for employment worldwide once the relevant education qualifications is acquired. So far, over 400 graduates of the program have been employed locally, while some 225 have been employed overseas. In regional news, the United Nations Program on HIV and AIDS, UNAIDS Caribbean, said Monday that 8 regional countries have finalized specific strategies aimed at strengthening their HIV programs by making them more responsive to human rights. UNAIDS said that representatives from Barbados, the Dominican Republic, Guyana, Haiti, Jamaica, St. Lucia, Suriname, and Trinidad and Tobago met last week for a 3-day workshop hosted by the UNAIDS and supported by the Ford Foundation. It's reported that discussions were held about cultural, social, and political barriers to eliminate stigma and discrimination and increasing access to social justice. The Caribbean is the second most affected region in the world in terms of HIV prevalence rates. And those were the headlines for this hour. You can watch our live stream at JamaicaNewsNetwork.com. I'm Lafayne Wigan, and this is JNN News Worth Watching.